down. We're live. We are live. Um, so, hello, folks. Oh, you're not allowed to see that. Damn. Keep doing that. Let's see. What else you're not allowed to see? I'm going to get out of this room. Um, let's see. This is where... Oh, I got to do one thing before I leave. All right. So, got to make sure you can only see what you can see. Otherwise, you shouldn't see. And I think my... Is there a little cloth? Hold on. In one of the many... Hey, MC, how's it going, man? I'm going to open up one of the Gideon optics here and steal the cloth out of it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Kurt, how's it going, man? AR Jeep Dave. Hey, I saw Scott this weekend. We're talking about you. Let's see. Swap Dog, I saw this weekend. Yeah, why did this go dim? Damn it. So Gideon Optic. Goon Beam, or Beams of Goon. Let's see, where do I adjust brightness? Come on, give me some brightness adjustment. Damn, I was trying to find the brightness adjustment. I obviously dimmed the F out of this. Yeah, the Gideon stuff is pretty cool. So actually, hey, wow, thanks for joining me on this randomness, because I rarely do lives of my own, that is. More random lives. Does the video look okay? Because it's just waiting on my burger. I'm just curious, because for me it looks pretty dark. I'm just assuming it's on my end, that the display is not bright. So just let me know if the video's looking okay. Put a 1 in if the video looks good. We got a 1. All right, good. Just want to know. Let's see. I can walk away from this. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Got to make sure you don't see any top secret information in this room here, because this is my office. Okay. All right. We are now out of the office, and just figured I'd walk around. Let's see. All right. We can all check in on the dog. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Dog. Oh, doggy knows it's getting a belly rub. Life is good for the doggy. Is life good for the doggy? Hold on. Can we see the mohawk? I don't know if anybody's going to make a Hank Strange reference, but I just did. Okay, the brightness is looking better. Yes, the OPSEC. So, oh no, we woke the doggy up. We're going to ruin its 23 and a half hours of sleep a day. Oh, wow. So, all right. I'm not used to, let's see, if I turn that on, the fan will go on. It's still pretty freaking hot out here. Is that Safety Harbor? Did I see? Dog, you going to hang out? Dog's hanging out there. Oh, damn. So, the pool is currently toxic enough that 2 weeks without the pump running, there's just some sediment now growing on the bottom, but not sure I'm going to sit out here. Oh, well, I'll keep this behind me. So let's see, who joined us? Raining here. Yeah, we've had, yesterday morning, there was like a hellacious amount of rain that came down sometime overnight. It woke me up. Not that I didn't roll over, go back to sleep. So, let's see. Whew. I knew this could be coming. So let me just let me just start by saying, when I called my wife about my last plane crash, I said, I'm fine, I crashed the plane. So yes, I'm fine, I did not crash the plane. But I just got word in the last day or two that my contract will not be renewed. So the sucky thing is, my last day is the 23rd. My birthday's the 25th. My wife's the 16th. Frickin', there's a bug in my ear. Why do I have a screened-in pool area if there's bugs? So, yeah, I'm a little choked up because out of my entire career, this has been the best job I ever had, best paying job I ever had, and the best team of people I ever worked with. And I have worked with some really good teams of people. So yeah, it's huge disappointment. So oh, 17th is your birthday? Oh, very cool, very cool. So I'm not saying that to guilt anybody into anything. Let me put it that way. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your watch minutes. You don't have to reach into your pocket and do anything. But if you like, share, subscribe, that's always appreciated. That's free and it helps out. I am very, let's just say, as I've said to a lot of you, oh, 21st. Wow. Wow. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Kurt. I'm I know people in the industry, and there's people looking for me right now, so I do appreciate that. So I one of the things, oh gosh, is it? I'm gonna go biblical. I believe it's Matthew, where he says, "Why should you worry? God doesn't." Let's see. God takes care of the birds of the sky, and they don't reap or sow, and He cares more about you. Why don't you think you're more valued than He is? So even in my worst financial times, I've always been fed. I've always gotten the bills paid eventually, and Uh, I'm in a good financial situation right now. So if I have an employment gap, it's okay. So let me just say, I am not looking for anybody's money. Let me put it that way. Stuff's good. I have zero regrets. I had a good time this weekend. So in case you guys didn't know, I rode up to Iraq Veteran with Shooting Gallery New England, or Shooting Gallery Florida, or Shooting Gallery Tampa, or Shooting Gallery Naples, whatever he's going by, and with Walter Keller, and we drove the Lexus. I'm the third owner, really second registered owner. It's my wife's car, and now I got it. So the goofy thing is, she got a newer Lexus, and I got her old Lexus, but I'm on her title and she's on my title. However, whatever. But so I got the Comma AI self-driving system in the car, which is freaking killer. And, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you saw that. So I think Joe and Walter were a little skeptical about the self-driving, and then they started enjoying it. So I've been unemployed for over a month. Granted, I don't have a mortgage, autopilot, car, 50 cal, or payments on other. Well, God bless you, man. I know the first time this happened to me, it was a train wreck. Because a lot of your identity is your employment, and so uh, the first time it happened to me, I think I was out of work a month. I think it was 6 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks total. I worked 8 hours a day every day, like figuring out ways to search for jobs. The last big unemployment gap I had was 6 months. So yeah, there's a lot to that ish. Um, oh, so Walter's commenting on the self-driving. Yeah, the self-driving. So the first time I did the self-driving, um, I don't want to say I was relaxed. I was doing a 4 hour ride. Hey, Chris Bullis, how's it going? It I went from Jupiter here to Gainesville to see my daughter, and it's a 4-hour ride, mainly highway. And oh, the dog left. Where'd the dog go? Dog went in my office. So I don't know if you can see. Dog's on the floor in my office over there. So on the way back, I don't want to say I was calm and relaxed on the way there. It was like I drove it. But on the way back, it was more relaxing. Sorry, just opening the garage door here. So, yeah, the once you get used to how the Comma AI system works, it's a lot more relaxing. Um, Especially if you're doing road trips and especially if you're hauling crap. So I don't, let's just say flying commercial is my least preferred way of traveling. It does make sense going something like SHOT Show. I don't know if I would ever consider driving. I haven't mapped out the time. But on the way up, I drove for about 13 hours, with stops. That includes all of the stops. So typically, I wouldn't be able to do 13 hours worth of driving. And I wasn't overly worn out. It just had a little bit of a. I got up at 4 a.m., I hit the road at 5 a.m. So just the shift in my normal sleep schedule was a little bit of a challenge. So that was pretty much it. Um, yeah, I don't know that I would consider going to SHOT Show via self-driving car. That might be up. MC is just saying it was tough quitting my job of 26 years. Dang! They weren't too happy about me leaving. It was a huge stress reliever for me. Clear the mind and find another path for a better future. Whoa! Wow, MC. Sounds like there's a lot more to unpack there. Kurt says, my F-150 doesn't have Blue Cruise, but it has the better cruise. As long as you're looking straight and hands on the wheel, it does the lane keep assist. Yeah. So the Comma AI, and I talk about this all the time. So basically, if your car has the hardware that it'll turn the wheel for you, like lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control, where it'll hit the brake and the gas, for the most part, Comma AI will plug in, and basically right now it's 1,700 bucks. So the 3X is 1,500, the wiring harness is 200. I literally got a new Comma AI for my wife's car. So my wife and I have almost identical cars. Mine is a 2017 Lexus RX 450 hybrid. Hers is a 2020. I didn't crash it. Chris from the 740, what's up, man? So she has the Comma 3X and it was able to do experimental mode. So I want to swap the head units out from one car to the other, see if it works in my car. Actually, I'm getting totally rabbit holed right now. This isn't what I signed up here for. What I want to tell you that I'm going to be out of work at the end of the month, so it's a little bit of a bummer. YouTube, I feel really annoyed with in many ways. I John and I had a strike because Walter and I were talking about things they call misinformation, and I don't blame Walter, or I would take full responsibility for that because I could have cut the commentary short. Somebody like 3D Print General, which I think we're going to be talking about today on John Crump's show, had two of his channels removed, his dad's channel removed, a personal channel removed. It's like, holy effing cow. And I may have not said that 100% correct. So there's 3D Print General and 3D Pew General. So he tried to get more in alignment with YouTube's anti-gun policy. So I'm a little shocked. I very much enjoyed his content. It's a shame that it's not going to be around. I think I've had Sean on once or twice. Chris Bullis says everything pisses him off lately. Yeegat. So, yeah, YouTube. I'm not having as much fun with, but that's the other thing. So, um, I'm gonna keep doing John Crump live. My Flying Rich firearms. I used to post a video every day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that. I might not. The numbers are just playing with me psychologically. It's kind of like a not. I'm not saying it's a YouTube intentional psyop, but it's tough when you get a handful of views on a video and then you do a similar video and you get 2,000, 3,000 views. And so and it could be all me. I'm just saying it's just not rewarding. The other big thing, and I typically do a live or have in the past, kind of weekly done a live and said thank you to all you guys, because all of you guys that subscribe and watch my content, my videos allow me to go and do cool things like Iraq Veteran SHOT Show, The Gathering. There's people because of YouTube that I met, like Hank Strange, Walter, John Crump, Dark Mavis, Joe from Shooting Gallery New England. Let's see, KB32, who we saw briefly. Joe, what's up, man? So yeah, I definitely want to say thank you to all of you guys for watching, subscribing. This isn't a goodbye or anything like that. That's not what this is. But I just want to reiterate that while the money from YouTube is like, it definitely doesn't even pay the electric bill. But it has one. It's like therapy for me talking to people because I work from home and the dog gets bored of me talking quite quickly. The other thing is because I'm a media person, social media, that is, I get to do cool shit. So, yeah, getting invited to Iraq Veteran. This is something. Tim Hoppa, what's up? What's up? Hold on, I want to go back here. Free CRS is a nail in the coffin as far as YouTube views. That seems to be an instant anchor. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I don't have any way to gauge that. But yeah, pretty much every video I do, actually I didn't do it for this video because I didn't set it up on StreamYard. So yeah, I do anything I set up on StreamYard has the free CRS, free Matt Hoover hashtags. I don't know. But yeah, Tim, I just want to say thank you to all you guys for supporting me by, watching, give me a thumbs up, commenting, sharing, whatever you do on a video that helps the algorithm is wonderfully appreciated. I'll recap. My job the last day will be the 23rd of this month. My birthday's the 25th, so happy birthday, me. It's okay, and I'm in a good situation financially, so that's not going to hurt. My lifestyle isn't going to change. It just means I'm going to be burning through some of the savings. So that's the tough part. I don't know if I'm just going to buy a truckload of Gideon Optics and go to the gun show and see what I can do, if I can make money on that. Anyhow, who knows? I might try something out like that. See if I can do something. And what else? Oh shoot! I got a giveaway. I got to get my ass moving on a couple of things. I got a carbon fiber tripod to give away, and a carbon fiber tripod to review. Oh my gosh! Walt says he was laid off on his birthday too many years ago. Yikes! Yikes! So a lot of birthdays coming up this month, huh? And I'll tell you what the very frustrating part about losing the job that I have right now. Of course the money is the big thing, but there's a lot of job specific knowledge that I acquired for this job that will only ever be able to be used at this job. So, ooh, Goonbeam, I'll gun show with you. All right. So, I don't know when the next why can't I talk? West Palm Beach gun show is, but if Beams of Goon wants to share a table, we could always do that. We could always hit the gun show, and I could do the Gideon optics. So, yeah, we could do something. Yeah, it's one thing. All right, my wife has a job. She's the one with the medical benefits, so that's all good. But yeah, financially, I'm doing okay. So, and I'm particularly well set up to weather, hopefully, a short time period between jobs. My wife, on the other hand, was very happy. Not that she's happy that I don't have a job, she was happy with the idea that maybe I could do a whole bunch of projects like build a man cave. Me, I want to build a range. That's what I want to do. I need to build a backstop and shoot gun videos in my backyard. That would be the killer thing. Let's see. What do you guys say? Aha. No, wait. Joe, you haven't done a gun show in Florida yet? So West Palm Beach is like the Black Rifle Show. So it's all, black firearms. It's ARs, AKs, that kind of stuff. There's different places. The more rural you get in Florida, the more interesting and diverse the gun shows are. There's very few tables with any wood stock guns at West Palm Beach. So, resurrect the Tiki Hut. Actually, let's go out there. I agreed with my wife. I've been neglecting a lot of plants, and I agreed with my wife that I'd take the Tiki Hut down. I'm a little annoyed. I like the look, but it's not worth. I think I paid over $2,000 to have the roof done, and it is not worth me maintaining that. I'm definitely not interested in it. The House of the Mouse could use some. Yeah, I'm with this. So, an Indian contracting company, HCL, who I actually worked for, I didn't realize the job I was getting recruited for was. It's one of those things as a consultant. It's not unusual to work for one company, be brokered to another company, and that company's brokered to the end client. So HCL and the end client on this last job, or not this last job, it's a couple of years ago now. I never wanted to work for HCL, and I ended up working for HCL. Wait for board the Tiki Hut. Yeah, I was thinking about putting up, some sort of metal roof on the Tiki Hut, the Rich Pool show. Yeah. So what had happened at Disney is they had a record earnings year, and they called the IT staff into meetings, like one-on-one meetings, and told them they're going to be letting them go, and they would get severance if they trained their replacements from HCL. So two things. One, I never want to have Disney get any of my money again. And two, I don't want to have anything to do with HCL, which I ended up working for them for 6 months afterwards, unknowingly. I didn't know going into it that the end client, not the end client, but the top level, as we say in the consulting industry, the top level pimp was HCL. So I did not knowingly go into that. It wasn't, and I'm going to refrain from saying anything further. But just over politics like that, I just don't want to work for HCL. Let me just leave it right there. So yeah, I'm bummed, but I am in a good position. So I just want to let you guys know. Let's see, Ting Ting saying hello to everybody. But yeah, we're gonna do a show today. I've got let's see, I've got Night Strike on. I was trying to think of his screen name as opposed to his real name. And we're going to be talking about a couple of things. I had a conversation with him earlier today, and we're probably going to be talking about 3D print general. So, looks nicer out there than it is here. Yeah, Florida's like that. Besides hiring, they need IT specialists. Oh, dude. Yeah. So, should I get my commercial pilot's license and fly like turboprops to and from the Caymans or something like that? I can be the DLD hardware salesman. Hmm. Hmm. So, yeah, actually, I was expecting. Uh, we, I've got a pressure washer, but I think I need to get a new carburetor for it or figure out cleaning out the stupid carburetor. I took it off and cleaned it, but didn't clean it good enough. So, let's see. I got gun show stuff in some of those containers up there. So I do have stuff to sell at a gun show, which maybe I'll be doing. And let's see, what's today? Today's Thursday, so it'd probably be too late to get Gideon Optics stuff. But yeah, because we're gonna have, oh, it's bright. Because we're gonna have somebody pressure wash, and they pressure wash the house, so the house looks like it's brand new. But the driveway's getting icky, and the front steps here, or front sidewalk, it's getting black and icky. So, yeah, especially at the front door. Let's take a walk over there. I gotta trim these bastards because you can't walk down the sidewalk. But yeah, it's getting real nasty up here. So we're gonna hire some guy to pressure wash because I would do it, but my pressure washer's down. Damn, my ears are still ringing a little bit from this weekend. So, oh yeah, I do have a massive deck, but it's out back. So let's see. Yeah, there's the Lexus, and I'm like, what can I do? Like, can I 3D? All right, so here's what I'm thinking about. I want to 3D print maybe molds, and I was thinking about doing this out of steel and like having some like push bar cow catcher, making it look more aggressive as opposed to like Palm Beach Ball SUV. But the other thing I was thinking about is what if I do like a push bar that's carbon fiber? Would that be like the ultimate vanity thing? And then could I sell it? So if I 3D print the molds for that, design to 3D print the molds for it, would that be something sellable? And my Genesis coupe that I hate to say, now that I got rid of the Envoy, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy a sports car, but no, actually, so the Lexus, look at the Lexus. The Lexus is a station wagon, it's just lifted. If you put the Lexus lower, it's a station wagon. It actually could look cool. I did some images with Bing. Looks like you do something on the grill. Yeah. So I think something on the grill would be cool. But I'll tell you. Oh, so here's one of the problems. So I don't know who does that, but we'll get packages delivered just inside the fence. Sometimes they leave them like in the garage. Where am I pointing? Sometimes they'll leave them in the garage, like right where you would drive, or they leave it up against the garage door and it falls in the garage when you open the door, or they'll leave it at the front door, which I'd rather it's at the front door because it's, it would be amazing if it got rained on. But I've actually had stuff, the whatever it was that was getting shipped to me was in plastic, but I had it out here in the brown paper recycled packaging overnight and it got rained on. But the thing inside was fine, so that's okay, I guess. I would drag that back to make but it was recyclable. Excuse me. So yeah, so just so you know how wealthy I am, I live on a dirt road. Is your place a Thunderdome Lexus? Yes. Yes. Is my place worth 18 million? No. That's a low estimate of Mar-a-Lago. But, oh, okay. So we got, I'll show you that flag up close. Of course, got the American flag there. So, can you read it? Jesus is my savior. Trump is my president. So yeah, I'd be dragging this stuff back. I don't know what the temperature is. It's not awful. It's definitely nicer inside, but this is what tourist season is like. So I'll just grab the packages. So, this place. Well, it's like there's vacant lots next to Mar-a-Lago that are over 20 million. So it's kind of crazy. Like if you look at the acreage that he has versus other acreage, it's you can go on Zillow and you can look it up. So New York State going after Trump. So here's the interesting thing. If Dianne Feinstein, pick a Democrat I don't like. If a Democrat I don't like the worst Democrat I don't like, if they filled out a form deceptively for a loan and paid it off without any late payments and nobody was a victim of anything. In other words, if it was a victimless crime, like the bank didn't lose money, investors in the bank didn't lose money, I don't care. I really wouldn't care. Now, it appears to me like they're going after Trump for just crazy stuff. Oh no, is that a conspiracy theory? A lot of it just got dropped. So that's kind of because of statute of limitations. And apparently, they say that's one of the first things they try to figure out. You know, on your checklist of, hey, I'm going to go after somebody, is it within the statute of limitations? And because they're bloodthirsty, they don't care. So that's kind of crazy. So, let's see. So my place isn't worth 18 million, but actually, being that I bought it 8 or 9 years ago, it's probably worth more. Actually, it's doubled in price. So I would not be able to afford it. So it's worth more than I could afford if I had to buy right now. Can they legally dissolve? I don't, Chris Bullis is asking, can they legally dissolve his company if he hasn't been convicted of anything? I don't know. I didn't even think that. Basically, if it's not a criminal case, I believe it's a civil case. The only thing they can do is fine him, as far as I know. Yeah, my house is not registered in the Cayman Islands under Crump Inc. Let's see, it's 404. I gotta share out the link for the John Crump Live show. And I guess I gotta bring the garbage pails in and stuff like that. And I haven't eaten lunch yet, but I've been snacking. So I'm going to drop off. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to jump on them. But otherwise, I'll see you at 5 p.m. Hello, big hitters and glowies. P38 Wilbur, how's it going, sir? So yeah, I'm going to drop off here. I got a little housekeeping to do. Ooh, and I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I got some cool stuff I want to print that I shot this past weekend. With that, I will talk to you folks later.